I'm really gonna try not to cry telling y'all this story. Last night, I was not feeling great about Phil not calling me back after the magical first date we had. And I decided to distract myself. I said, I'm gonna light some candles, open the window. I just sat down to paint my toenails. And then I heard a car pull up into my driveway. I go to the window, I pull back the curtain, and I see a Domino's delivery car. The driver looks like some kid. He's got a mohawk. And I said, I didn't order a pizza. So I go outside to tell this kid that he's got the wrong house. And just as I'm approaching the driver's side, I see the passenger door open. I look, and it's Phil. Both of his arms are in casts, and he's wearing a big old neck brace. I said, Phil, oh my God, what happened? He said, Deb, first of all, I just want to say I'm so sorry for not calling you. I said, stop it. Stop it right now. What happened? He said, I got home from our date and I just had all of this energy. You gave me so much energy. I said, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. So I put on my roller skates and I threw on my headphones and I went flying around my neighborhood. And at one point I closed my eyes and I was just catching wind. And then I hit a parked car. And then he says, the bad news is I'm going to be wearing these cats for a while. Good news is I'm not going to be able to answer phones at Domino's, which means I'm going to have a whole lot of time to take you out on that second date whenever you're ready.
I'm going to need you to be a team player and give this lunch 110%, okay? Back to the drawing board on lunch. Can you reconsider clean meat? 23 minutes. We have a new benchmark for buckling yourself. This is inappropriate. Okay, let's brainstorm what could really move the needle and getting dressed in less than 57 minutes, okay?
Yeah.
Not really feeling this energy here. Putting your own shoes on. Just a reminder, I'm the CEO.
Where shall we go for dinner tonight?
I have a craving for Earth cuisine.
I could be in the mood for Earth food.
Denise, any input here?
We've been dining on Earth nearly every night. Aren't you sick of it? Earth reminds you of him, doesn't it? Never mind, Stan. We accomplished our mission of identifying all the top locations for crustacean harvesting on the planet. I wish not to dwell on my star-crossed love and my lapse in judgment. Falling in love with an Earth guy. Earth guys are easy.
You can't fool me, sister. You miss him. How about we dine on Earth, but we avoid Flamingo Shores?
That is a most excellent compromise, brother. But Flamingo Shores has the healthiest and most delicious population of spiny lobster on the planet. I'm in the mood for Maine lobster. We'll visit Flamingo Shores another time soon. We'll need to. My hair requires attention after nearly 6 months of neglect, and Junia Thundercuts is the best stylist this side of the galaxy.
I concur. New England it is.
If you love and miss him, Denise, why not go back to Flamingo and tell him? You left without even saying goodbye. Caprice, ready the ship for our descent to Maine. Ready the ship.
وانا ماشي لقيتني سوا وانا طارق
Pump it up while your feet are thumping and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. A place to stay, get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. A place to stay, get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. Make my day, Make my day. Make my day. Make my day. Yo, oh.
NKOTV, what's up, guys? Everybody's got the lyrics in front of them. All right, you with their shirt, which is ironic. You're going to be saying anything that's fast. Bad guy, anything with girl. One of the Wahlbergs. I just need you to grunt. Tie-dye Paddington Bear, you are anything with baby. You're legal. All right, let's do this, guys.
Step by step, ooh baby, gonna get to you, girl. Step by step. Step by step, ooh baby, gonna get to you, girl. Step by step. Ooh, baby, really want you in my world. Step, hey girl, your eyes. I see a picture of me all the time. Step, hey girl, with a smile. You got to know that you drive me wild. Step by step. Ooh, baby, you're always on my mind. Step by step. Ooh, girl, you really think it's just a matter?
It seems like a lot of steps, honestly. Oh my gosh, I have not heard the song.
So here's the story from A to Z. You wanna get with me? You gotta listen carefully. We got M in the place who likes anything. She got G like MC, like it's on the easy beat. Doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. How you see?
I don't remember what I came here for. My parents recently moved, and in doing so, they were like, Nicole, you need to come get your old stuff. I was like, I have not lived with you in the little that I possibly don't have. I would like to invite you. We were all obsessed with the Marilyn Monroe, me, Audrey Hepburn. I've been doing we were either like a red and cheetah girl or a hot.
Staring at my heart, I'm with you.
Is it even a boy band photo shoot? Or the camera? That's the what's up pose. I've already dumped out all of the petrified nail polish. It's only my cup. With a bracelet that I started 25 years ago. We should finish that. This should have been my first assignment in the PhD. Is there anything I've learned? We all had stickers that we were saving for special sticker occasion. No, this was not something to check my blood sugar. This is an MP3 player. It came with a cassette adapter for the bar. For the record, they were legally. I remember feeling so fancy when taking over. It's in a notebook. Granted, the battery life was like 17 minutes. This or a very short period of time for college students, but we would read it for it was one of that and we turned off, like taking out of the book or like for them. I can understand that. Multiple college book. You wanna know how I know I did not get the information? They would just walk in the classroom, you'll be blank and sitting on the desk. Who else also still has grades that they've gotten out of class, the middle class. Sometimes it's when you're in a crowd and you feel lonely as well. Guys, I was stressed because like this. She literally told me, "Oh, we gotta go for an intern." I can smell my skin burn. Because litter was our coconut wine with Japanese juice. Behind this box is just an entire box. We had to protect our investment.
Honey, you know what happens when you come late? You get the spreads and you get the schmitz. Hi, how can I help you? Did you bring in a picture? Great, give it to me. Unfortunately, she's fully booked. Would you like another day?
I dig it.
Okay then, thanks for stopping. Bye. Okay, honey, do we have a fever? Okay, you're not ill. You feel okay?
And I'm looking for some action.
Okay, because I'm trying to understand why you would want this haircut.
Yeah, no satisfaction.
Okay, I'm going to have to say no, and when I say no, I mean absolutely not. And by absolutely not, I mean never ever. I have other plans for you. You're going to look gorgeous. Steph, I need a Perrier on the way. Honey, I think that's wonderful you have a garden. That sounds so peaceful. Honey, baby, sweetie, goddess of the unicorns and garden gnomes, I'm going to pump up your chair. Now let me turn you around. What do you think? Gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You're beautiful. Life is to be lived, to eat fresh seafood, to spend time with family, friends, travel, whatever make you happy. But what make you happy might not make Shirley happy. There is no one right way to live to achieve happy. If there were, hospital would give map at birth, no? Let me ask you a question. If we were meant all to be same, why would Baskin-Robbins offer 31 flavors? But there are principles we can all live by to be more happy. Cultivate kindness, compassion, learn how to catch and fillet fish. And if catch is plentiful, share with neighbor. History is being repeated over and over by the fundamental lack of understanding that it is the mind and the heart connection that make a person truly powerful. And the ability to operate both. Do you want me to clip or file? Filing's fine.
Parenting hack if you want to make dinner in literally 5 seconds. So this is the lunch that my toddler didn't eat. Dinner is served. Follow me for more parenting tips. As we wrap up the year and I'm thinking about 2023's biggest fashion icons and inspirations, it's not a celebrity, it's not a model, it's not a high-end fashion designer. It's 1997 Scott Calvin. And of course I brought receipts. Let's go. Outfit number 1, white crop top, red athletic shorts, high socks, and Converse sneakers. It's sporty, but still sexy. It says, I'm athletic, but please don't try to throw a ball at my face. He's also giving 2023 body positivity. That belly's big, beautiful, and crop tops are for all. If Santa can rock a crop top, so can you. Next, a silk monochromatic red matching set. Santa knew what he was doing here. And even though we all know Judy was his stylist behind this look, once that belly comes in and it turns into a crop top, unstoppable. And who would have known in 1997 that in 2023 we would throw a trench coat over a sweatsuit and call it professional? Scott Calvin, that's who. And the judgment that came from that table, they couldn't see what Scott Calvin could see. He was just ahead of his time. And there you have it. Now we know where the word slay comes from. Yeah, they just spelled it wrong. I won't be accepting any other opinion. Thank you.
I don't want no trouble with you. But this here is the third sandbag on the clam chowder, so what are we going to do about it?
Any more coffee, Ranger Joe?
I'm good, Patsy, thank you. Hey, hon, I'll take a warm-up.
I'll be right there. I'll come check on you in a bit.
Gerald, it's the holiday season, and I'm trying real hard not to say something that's going to take me out of the good graces of the Lord. So why don't we just add it to the 86 board and shut your flat trap?
How are you kids doing over here? Can I get you anything else?
Oh, I'm okay. The snapper almondine was so good, though. Barf me out. I'm full. Yeah, barf me out, right? I couldn't eat another thing, except maybe like ice cream or something.
Oh, Tina, we're going to get candy at Eckerd's before the movies.
Yeah, and we better go if we want to make it. Freak it, everything was delicious. You can go ahead and give me the check, Miss Roberta.
Thanks, Ronnie. Straight away, you got yourself a gentleman.
Roberta, you have not been to the salon in ages.
Oh, I'm long overdue. You tell your mom I'm coming in for my Christmas makeover. I gotta look my best for all my holiday parties.
We're out of coffee? Honey, this is the third time this week Ranger Joe's been in your section. When is that man going to ask you out?
Well, he did, but I've been very busy with play rehearsal. I am the star of the show after all.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You've been pining for that man for 3 years. He moves away, you are devastated. He comes home, asks you out, and you're too busy?
Well, contrary to popular opinion, my life does not revolve around the attention of men. I am still interested in Ranger Joe, but
If he is truly interested in me, he can wait to take me out when the show closes. I think it makes perfect sense. Good on you, honey. Oh, I'll get it. Nails down or this is Sarah. I'm speaking. How can I help you? Hi, sweetheart. Yes, what time do you want to come in? Right, 8 p.m. Able to queue for the mords. We'll see you then. Can we cook some garlic in this place before the dinner rush? Because it smells like rotten flame.
There it is.
Boom! Yo! Ah. The thing goes grrrr, and the boom.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna believe who I just saw in the office.
Hi, Ronnie.
Who? Second period George, man. Are you serious? Freak, yeah, I think he's coming back to school, man. That's cool.
Second period George is back? Do you have any idea what happened to him? Like, he just disappeared one day. Steph's old flame.
He's not my old flame, but he did ask me out a couple of times. I always really liked George. Freaky, I think it's cool he's back, and hey, he looks different, man.
Oh, he looks different.
How does he look different? He just looks he looks cool, man. Interesting. I overheard him talking to Miss Angela, and I guess he was going to some private school for math nerds. Really?
That's awesome. He's back.
George was a cool dude, man. It'll be good to have him back.
I always really liked George, too. He's so smart and interesting. I just think people misjudged him because of the neck brace.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad to hear he's back.
I'm 36, and growing up, they had this thing called the DARE program. In school, it was a massive failure, but they basically just had us believing that we would be Heismaning drugs left and right. Like, oh, would you like a joint? No, thank you, sir. Ma'am, would you like some crack cocaine? Move along. Oh, don't stab me with your needle. It didn't happen, didn't work. So I would like to present to you the pressures I wish the DARE program would have prepared me for. And then I've worked 3 half girls and
fire for you. Just let me inform you.
I feel like there's a need to remove every day. Tipping. Ooh, when I've got clean ring.
Fire for you. Just let me.
The eyeballs. The color beige. Social media really wants you to have no color in your house and everything down to your children's clothing. Just beige. And Crocs. Just don't do it.
Are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Mama! Ah! Ah! Mama, are we here?
We are not here yet.
I hear it.
Nope.
I hear it.
Mm-mm.
I hear it.
We're not.
春夏秋冬失去了你，我怎么过1年4季？漫无目的的胡言乱语，让我独白出谁的回忆？春夏秋冬放开了。
I'm sorry I'm suddenly so close to your face, but I bought something and I think I might have taken it too far. I don't think you're ready for this, but I'm doing it anyway. I do look like a geriatric clown. Thank you for noticing. Look like a flying squirrel who could really fuck up a bingo hall. If anybody out there has any grandmas that like to do that thing where you like jump off a cliff and like wing glide through the sky, remembers that scene from Blank Check where he has that big like blow up Velcro and you have those suits on and you run? And just like that kind of looks like female anatomy. There aren't pockets, but honestly, we're holding it. Oh, but Nicole, you're wearing a quilt onesie that literally turns your body shape into that of Patrick Star. It is going to act as kryptonite to your husband's snoring. If you think this is going to stop my man, A, it's got a zipper, and B, it is literally a duvet. Lay on me, sir. I fear I love everything about this, which is great because I have missed the return window. I'm sweating. Hello, I'm Nicole. I have been a student of social media since getting on Facebook in 2005, and I'd like to share with you some of my findings. 1, there is a direct correlation between the number of positive motivational quotes posted, and how awful and toxic of a human they are. 2, if you ever find someone who has kind people or my kind of people on a shirt or a bag or their profile, they are not kind. I know, seems backwards, but it's true. And lastly, this is a Venn diagram of people who post rude, vile comments and people who have Bible verses in their bio. Yes, I know it's a circle. Thank you. See that blur right there? Yeah, that's where my child came out of my body. I recently, my parents made me come clean out my closet at their house. I moved back in with them after college. These clothes are all from 2000 to 2009, and we're gonna try them on. If they fit, they probably won't. I don't know a girl alive that didn't own a pair of Sophie shorts. If you rolled your Sophie shorts more than 3 times, I am so sorry for the amount of probable undiagnosed yeast infections you got. How you doing? I came across an entire stack of very short shorts. In fact, probably more. Did we just not bend over for 10 years? Yeah, that was me. It's ironic that these are camouflage because they hide nothing. I'd like to give a specific shout out to these colored trouser shorts that we all had. At any given moment, you could just grab 10 girls and put them together and you'd look like a pack of Skittles. We also had Bermuda shorts. It's like the universe just really needed to balance out the micro shorts. We'll try on. It's just going to be one big camel toe. Mama. I look like I'm about to celebrate my retirement at a sandals resort. I look like Phil Mickelson. Tap it in. This is the article of clothing that every college girl needed, even though she did not have a job, but she loved to go twerk in the club. And that's a pencil skirt from Ann Taylor. Vodka Red Bull for the businesswoman with no job. I would also like to point out that the X's on the back and the bottom of this skirt are still very much there. So I wore this way. I may or may not have been well into adulthood whenever I learned that you're supposed to cut these. I'm out of time, but if you are enjoying this, follow me because this is just the tip of the Smirnoff iceberg. There's more.
Now that he's out of the picture, I can tell you I never liked him. I can't put my finger on it, honey, but he was just very strange. Well, for one, he used to pronounce the L in salmon, and he was very cheap. I didn't like that. The other thing, he had very bad halitosis, honey. It used to take my breath away. Yeah, it's why I stopped coming over. Yeah, and I'm sorry if it was medical. God forgive me. Yeah, and then he would do this thing where he would tell a story and then start laughing before you could laugh. I mean, it was very exhausting, honey. Now, that's surface level. More importantly, I didn't like how he did you. Well, we used to talk over you a lot. I didn't like that. No, I didn't like it at all. And when we were all together going out, he would walk ahead of the group, and I didn't like that either. And I can't explain it. The tone of his voice was very strange. It just, I don't know. Did he have a gambling problem? No? I thought maybe he did. Forgive me. Something was just very off with him, honey. This was a blessing. I thought I saw him one night on America's Most Wanted. I wrote down the number. Yeah, I never called, but I still have it. It's in the drawer in my kitchen. I can call if you want. And I know this is going to sound terrible. Please don't take it the wrong way, but, looks on everything. However, with a personality like that, the universe knew what it was doing. This was a gift.
Parenting tip. Do not buy your toddler fake phones, keys, and remotes. Those tiny little humans are better than the FBI at sniffing out counterfeit technology, okay? You may think you're being sneaky with an old remote with batteries removed. No, those little paws are like the ticket weigher at Chuck E. Cheese. They know. Even though phone is not going to get past those pint-sized private investigators, okay? It wasn't going to use this to call AT&T to find out, nope, not mom's real phone. It's plastic keys, yeah. It will laugh in your face. Oh
my God. Dated someone for
now I'm okay. Alright.
Now that you're getting married, you tell me I've never even met this person like this.
I start to wonder why I came.
Hey, what's up, Steph? Hey, Veronica.
I dream the things you said to me.
I'm sorry, Steph, man. That's hard. How's your movie? How did you...
Was that at your place while it rains?
Aretha Franklin is totally empowering, though.
We talk and we laugh and watch TV.
But it makes me think she's overcompensating, like...
Tous les gens te diront dans la vie,
Really?
C'est impossible. T'es trop loin, c'est pas faisable, c'est trop dur. Ça, c'est les bruits du monde. Mais les gens n'écoutent jamais le silence, qui est un son de l'âme, c'est-à-dire de se remettre sur soi-même, à l'intérieur de soi-même, et de réaliser, de demander à soi-même ce qu'on veut faire dans la vie. Que ce soit d'un jardinier, un pilote d'avion, ou tu sais, n'importe quoi, mais d'être heureux. Et qu'on a...
It ain't over till it's over. Yeah, Ronnie's right. It's not over till it's over. Maybe. Let's do something fun this weekend. Let's go to the bowling alley or the roller rink. Something to take your mind off of all of this. Yeah, I totally need a hang stash. Ronnie, could you be our chauffeur? Freak yeah. Hey, I can borrow my sister's station wagon. Anywhere you girls want to go, I'll get you. Thanks, Ronnie.
We're never gonna break up, Ron. This morning I had just gotten done eating a bowl of Raisin Bran and the phone rings and I knew it was Phil. He calls me every morning right at 10 a.m. And I answer the phone. He says, "Good morning, sunshine." I said, "Hey, hon, how you doing?" He goes, "I'm good. What are you up to?" I said, "Well, I was just about to start sweating to the oldies with my other boyfriend, Richard Simmons." And then there was just silence on the line. I said, "Phil, are you okay?" He said, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, if Richard Simmons is your other boyfriend, does that make me your boyfriend? I said, "I don't know. You haven't asked. Do you want to be my boyfriend?" And then Phil says, "You know what, Deb, I'm so sorry. I got to run." And he hangs up the phone. And now I am feeling so embarrassed. I mean, I feel like a damn fool. Then I said to myself, "Deb, just put on my..." 2 minutes later, there's a knock at the door. I answer it, and it's Phil, holding some pink roses, my favorite flowers. He said, "Deb, I am so embarrassed. I never formally asked you." And he hands me the roses and he says, "You're my girlfriend." I said, "I don't know, because when you hung up the phone like that, me and Richard, we became exclusive, so I'm going to have to ask Kent." Babe?
I'm Nicole, a millennial who has some feelings about seeing the clothes that she wore as a child coming back into fashion. So when I'm out, I buy them, try them on, and I do recognize the irony in that the pants I am wearing are very Destiny's Child coded. A lot of dangly denim bits. You know these aren't from back in the day because these would just be a massive exploit wrapper. And now the cargo pockets are kind of just purely aesthetic, but back then we needed them. A phone, music, and these that were never not tingled, camera, MapQuest directions, entertainment. Nicole, did you find those on eBay? No, I found them in 2024. God, they're comfortable. How do these pants both say I am 16, but also I want to talk to your manager? I do feel ready to get into a music video in these. It's tearing up my heart. I kind of look like I'm wearing 2 used condoms. Consider this my millennial advice to the younger generation. You will not. Now, anything especially like this, I want you to know it is not a natural material. There will be a lot of sweat involved, and you will be hurt. Maybe this is why they taught us stop, drop, and roll, because we were, in fact, constantly highly combustible. If I may interject my advice from the District of Millennial, if you're going to bring tube tops back, bring back the clear bra strap. This top it titty inclusive, and it's 2024, okay? And if you're thinking, Nicole, wow, that material looks incredibly scratchy and uncomfortable, you're right. It feels like the spirit of every ant that I have dehomed by kicking its anthill in as a child is actively seeking its revenge on my skin. I never ever remember buying a skirt like this. We would cut the inseam of a pair of jeans we didn't want anymore, and we would make this skirt. Go grab some old jeans and your mom and, make some memories and make this skirt. This was a bit of an outlier. Like, I know the overalls is very 90s Y2K, but naturally in 2024, we make everything a crop top, right? And while I do kind of look like denim fly cloth, I'm gonna see if I can pull a Gen Z and make this fun. Did I make it cute? Or do I kind of look like I'm about to go into combat, but in a musical? in my head. If you enjoyed this, follow me because I will do this as long as they keep doing. Who here has a crush on Brad? Who here has debt and crippling anxiety? Oh, I can't watch scary movies. I won't be able to fall asleep. Let's watch true crime documentaries. It's honestly the only way I can fall asleep. They're so relaxing. Let's make pillow pallets and sleep on the floor. Oh, I won't be sleeping on the floor. Absolutely not. I need to be in a mattress that's firm, but not too firm. The temperature to exactly 69.5 degrees, an eye mask, which I brought. You're welcome. White noise at a very specific volume and a weighted blanket. Who put my underwear in the freezer? Hey, do you mind if I put my ice roller in your freezer? Are you guys hungry? I'll call and order pizza. Hey, Papa John. I'll Uber Eats some food because I am not talking on the phone. Who's ready for their makeover? Just FYI, this might give you a rash. I got it at Claire's, but totally worth it. Hey, do you have any makeup remover? I need to start my 13-step nightly skincare routine because if I don't, I go back and wake up tomorrow morning with a face that looks. Who wants to choreograph a dance routine to NSYNC? Serious question. Who wants to choreograph a dance routine to NSYNC?
Hey, Rachel, guess what we're watching today in drama class?
What?
Romeo and Juliet.
Which one?
Claire Danes and Leonardo DiCaprio version.
Oh my god, lucky!
I know, I'm so stoked.
I should have taken drama instead of home ec.
No, man, home ec is cool, and you become such a good cook, Rachel.
It's actually kind of boring, and we're just making like brownies from the box.
Well, we're only a few days into the new semester. If you don't like it, maybe you could switch to drama. Oh, hey, Rachel, did you pack your lunch?
Yeah, I did. Quinoa salad with lentils and roasted sweet potatoes. 12 days strong going vegetarian.
Oh, nice. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I brought mine too. PB&J, 12 days strong going vegetarian.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Oh, hey, you brought fear back to Blockbuster, right?
Tina, I'm so sorry. I totally spaced. I am so
now,
sorry.
Some people might
Rachel,
call this an
promised.
addiction.
Are you mad at me?
Which
No, it's okay. Do you have it on you?
They're right.
Yeah, I did remember to put it
maybe
in my
it
bag.
is. I'm obsessed.
Okay, I'm just gonna run right after
obsessed.
school and return it and hope and pray
I can't think
whoever's
about
working
anything
will leave
else.
the
I
late fee and
love
that they have
it.
it left a
I
message
can't
for
live
my
without
parents.
it. Okay?
If they
Is that
cancel
so
my
wrong?
Blockbuster card, I don't know what I'm gonna do. My dad already canceled MTV because I got a D in gym class.
This is not your responsibility. It is my fault, and I will pay for it.
You don't have a job, Rachel.
You're right. I don't have any money. But I'm so sorry, and I will think of something.
Movies and music are my whole life.
Oh, hey, friendly reminder, Animal Rights Group starts next Wednesday after school.
Would you like some help?
I mean, if you want to help.
It's the one and only.
This past Tuesday, Phil was over for a dinner date and we were eating chicken pot pies and watching Who's the Boss. And at one point, Phil looks over at me and he says, Deborah, there's something I gotta get off my chest. And I said, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what the heck is it gonna be? I guess the party's over. I said, I feel like this guy's about to confess something to me that I'm just not gonna be able to be okay. And I mean, really, up until this moment, we have had a whirlwind romance. I couldn't like this guy more, so I am like shaking in my shoes. And Phil sets down his chicken pot pie and gently places the fork on the plate. He takes my hand and he looks deep into my eyes. And he says, Deborah, I don't think Tony Danza is that funny. I said, thank you for your honesty, Phil. I said, but don't you ever talk about Tony that way again.
Oh my God, there is something so creepy happening outside of my door right now. Hang on, let me turn my camera on. You see that? You see that? Something even crazier happened like 10 seconds before this. I'll show you. That's why you shouldn't believe the scare cop you see on TikTok. It's not real. My daughter practically potty trained herself. How much harder could my son be? Now you have real underwear on, so just let mommy know if you need to pee or poo.
I did.
Just now?
A short commercial break.
Whipping and partnering with Pampers Easy Ups that are up to 100% leak proof. Let's try these. And every time you go on the potty, you'll get to put a sticker on your chart.
I don't like stickers.
Okay, a piece of chocolate.
10.
3 pieces and Easy Ups that look and feel like real underwear. That have bluey on them.
Deal.
Now aim it at the cereal in the potty. There you go. Go. Cereal. Cereal. Now. No, the other side. Now. How's it going in there, buddy?
I put them down myself. I did it.
I'm so proud of you, buddy. Where's the toilet paper roll? Apply on areas of irritation.
Yes, ma'am. Tonight is indeed our all-you-can-eat dish. Okay, see you then. Sweet Lord in heaven, I call on you to help us. Y'all better get ready. No salt, no oil, no butter. Honey, I don't know how you live.
Hi, Shane.
Patsy, very catches last night for she did not. Yes, but it's like Amy. We've got ranch, cheese. We have Thousand Island and Italian. Patsy, I don't know who told you that, but I would never say that. You know how people like to gossip in this place. I would never say that. I'm just trying to ask you a question about the ingredients in the coleslaw when I don't care for your attitude. It's for the customer. You think I'm doing this for my health? Just give me the damn ingredients. Sorry, I'm trying to do my job. Now you listen to me, Sharon. I will put you on the table and
Loser, loser, double loser, as whatever. Get the picture, duh. Did you recognize that?
Wipe it down. Wipe it down. Wipe it down. Wipe it down.
Hell no.
Come with me on a tour of my mascara. Daily mascara number 1, it is not waterproof. This is daily mascara number 2. It is very much waterproof for my scheduled cry days or days that I just feel like I'm probably going to cry. I would say I use this one probably more than the other. This is tubing mascara. It's weird. I don't like it, but I paid $37 for it, so I have it. These are all of the mascaras that the aisles of Sephora and or Target tricked me into purchasing because I am an easy bitch to bake. If you tell me you're going to make my eyelashes longer. This is my sample of mascara. I have no idea how long it's probably right out, but in the original mascara, and this is my car mascara, or if I have or if I have an unplanned car cry and I wasn't wearing my oil. I call this my and yes, I need absolutely everyone. Well, I'd
love to see in Jasmine and Marie setting me to the doctor for school advice. Anyways, see you after school for animal rights group? Cool, yeah, see you at animal rights group after school. I think you dropped your weapon.
Thanks. This thing's more lethal than my mom's perm in '89. So, what do you do inside of that aside from pretending to sit trip?
Probably watching Daria and crying about the state of humanity.
Same.
and try to love me, pretty little baby. I'm hoping that
Right?
you
It's 3 pieces. 3.
It's like watching a monkey try to assemble another monkey.
You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours telling all the bluebirds, the billy-coo-birds, pretty little baby. I'm so in love with
Hey, you should come to Scotland. They'll have shows Saturday night. They'll open my uncle's cover band called Bellspan.
Now
Are they good?
They're loud, but they hand out free string cheese.
No way, that's perfect. I just became freegan. It's like vegan, but I can eat dairy if I don't pay for it.
See the dairy aisle.
I think I'm Temple of Doomed. Brenda, I need you to tell me everything you remember from the night you saw the UFO. I remember what happened, Aunt Deb. That's right, Tina was with me. You go on, baby. You tell your Aunt Deb what you know. Well, I had just gotten a good progress report, so my mom was taking me to Dairy Queen, and we just got out of the car, and we saw these 3 people. There was 2 girls and 1 guy, and they were playing guitars, and they were singing Puff the Magic Dragon. And my mom gave me $1 so I could give them a tip. And so we went inside, and we got our ice creams, and then when we came out, that's when we looked up, and we saw the huge flying saucer. And my mom threw her cigarette on the ground. She said, "Get in the car." And so then we ran into the car, and as we were driving around, my mom noticed that those hippies, they were gone, but their van was still there. That's right, baby. Good job. Tina's right. We went into the Dairy Queen. When we came back out, the flying saucer was hanging overhead, and it shot straight up into the sky. And I told her, I said, "Get in the car." And when we were driving away, I noticed that those people's van was still in the parking lot, but they were gone. Do you remember what time it was? It was after dinner, so maybe 8:45. What kind of instruments were they playing? If memory serves, 2 of them were playing a guitar and 1 was playing a tambourine. Puff the Magic Dragon, Peter, Paul, and Mary? Now, why are you asking me all of these questions? What's going on, honey? Brenda, you're never gonna believe this. I was driving home last night and I overheard this guy on the radio dedicating a song to his girlfriend Denise, who's been missing for 6 months, from the parking lot of a Dairy Queen where she was attending a jam session. Oh my word. I knew it. You see, Deborah, I knew it. Remember, I told you, I think those people were taken. Because when I left the parking lot, they were gone, but their van was still there, and I called the police station. I know you did, hon. I know you tried calling the sheriff a couple times. That's right, I did, and I told them what I saw, and they asked me if I had been drinking. It's wild. I had completely forgotten about all of this until the guy started talking. This poor guy, Stan. He's been missing his girlfriend Denise for 6 months. I swear, I'm coming for all their jobs. This is an unsolved mystery, and if there is anything that we can do to help, we ought to do it. Now, if Denise was taken by aliens, honey, I don't know how on God's green earth we're going to be able to help. I'm scared. Well, first things first, I'm going to track down this guy, Stanley. He did not mention his last name when he was on the air, but I'm going to go over to the bowling alley, because if anyone knows everyone in town, it's Roxanne.
So I give myself at any one given moment 5 people that I'm allowed to hate. My hate hand. You guys don't like whenever I say hate, so let's say strongly dislike digits, and I've got 5 of them. Right now, you know who's at the top of that dislike digit list? Me at the grocery store. Who wants to make healthy decisions? Who's not thinking of future me? I know you think you're thinking of future me, but you're not, because you know what you bought me? Whatever the fuck these are. Snap pea? Sugar pea? There's nothing sugary about them. My kids won't even eat these. That should say something. It's just gonna make my poop green and my attitude blue. Also rice cakes. Like, girlfriend, you could have at least gotten me some chocolate to put on top of these. Like, where are the chips? Where's the candy? You know what? You're taking 3 spots. Healthy grocery store me. Next time you're in the aisles of the grocery store and you're like, I'm just gonna shop on the outside because the inside's where the unhealthy processed stuff is, I want you to remember this face. I'm gonna come for you. Next time, I'm gonna get a little tipsy. I'm gonna get an Uber. Because you know who makes good grocery store decisions for later me? Tipsy me. So you better make good decisions next time. And by good decisions, I mean bad decisions. Okay, thank you. Living in a heated climate in the summer is impossible because you have to dress for the beach to be outside because it's the hell's asshole on the surface of the earth. But then you go inside and they've got the air conditioner blasted as if they're keeping penguins alive at the zoo. So, like, leaving your house is like as if your significant other's like, we're going on a surprise vacation, but I'm not going to tell you if it's a beautiful Mexican resort or an iceberg. So pack for both. Just trying to go to Walmart.
One thing I know, it's only part luck and so I'm putting on my best show.
If you thought I was done with this dress that resembles a hospital gown, I've got more. Round 2, let's go. I look like I'm only allowed to eat Jell-O. They did go to the effort of putting a pocket on it, which you might think is for fashion. Some might say it's perfect for your heart monitor. In the American healthcare system, where it costs $1,200 to sneeze, wearing a hospital gown as fashion kind of is a flex. It says, I am wealthy enough to afford basic healthcare, but I still don't have dental insurance. I am a very clumsy person. If you are like me, you could just wear this all the time. You're just ready to roll in. Oh. If that's my neighbor. Film in front of a big window, they said. The lighting will be great, they said. And some people said, but Philadelphia. I think it would look like a hospital.
We did that too. She thinks it's bad.
I look like I'm trying to disguise myself.
But it's all reused. That was our place. I found it first. I made the jokes. You tell to her when she's with you.
Us just because like a girl takes off her glasses, she goes from like the ugliest to the hottest girl on the planet. We're not falling for it. I look like I'm playing the lead role in the hospital's presentation of Peter Pan. So funny enough, after that first try-on of this dress, I received a message and a gift card from Loft so that I can try on some maybe not so medically inspired pieces. Thank you, Loft, for being a good sport. If you thought this was fun, follow me because I have the rest of my Revolve order to try on, and that includes whatever these are. I don't think they're overalls. Hi, I'm Nicole, and I absolutely hate drinking water. So I have an idea. I figure, why not use some college muscle memory? Throw some H2O back. Are you even an adult if you don't have a Planet Hollywood shot glass? Cheers. I'm not drunk, but I'll stay alive. I think I'm onto something. See, Mom and Dad? All those student loans. Worth it. Follow me for more tips on staying alive as an adult.
The classy bougie savage, her breath was like, whoa. Oh my god, young escape mode. Level up, renegade, bored in the house. She like a street she man, wipe this down.
My boyfriend Phil dropped a bomb on me the other night that I'm just still having a hard time just coming to terms with. I mean, my mind is blown. You think you know somebody, and then they tell you something that completely changes everything. Look, I'm not mad. It's just new information that I'm trying to just process. We're hanging out. We're having a date. We're having a good time. I'm cooking dinner. He says, hey, Deb. I says, yeah. He says, we've been dating a few months now. I think it's time we go away on a little weekend trip. I said, hon, I'd love to. That sounds like a great idea. I said, but with what you make at Domino's and what I make at the record store, I said, we're not going to make it out of the Exxon gas station. He said, oh, yeah, about that. He said, I don't really like to ask my family for nothing, but actually my parents own a bunch of furniture stores over in Sheboygan, and they got a big old house on the lake. He says they never go to it, and we can go anytime we want. I said, you got a frickin' lake house in Sheboygan? I'm sorry, the Malibu of the Midwest? He says, yeah, and I'd like to take you. I mean, I'm feeling like Lisa from Coming to America, okay, when she finds out that Akeem is really a prince. Here I think I'm dating this guy working at Domino's, and he's the heir to some furniture fortune in Sheboygan. And then I said, well, if you're really a prince, I'll marry you.
You guys, we need to do a friends weekend. Stop.
Yes, we keep talking about it. Let's do it.
Free! Yeah, for my sister's station wagon. Who's all over this town? My man. Hey, I'm off at the salon Saturday. We're done.
Oh, but Saturday I'm watching Little Tina. It's okay. You know what? We'll bring her along.
Oh. My God. Is that George? Hello, Stephanie. Hey, George. It's really great to see you back at school. It's good to be back. It's even better seeing you. Thanks, George. Yeah, that's really nice. Am I watching a Brat Pack movie right now? I thought about you the whole time I was gone, and at the risk of seeming too forward, I don't know what your plans are over the summer, but I'd love to include you in them.
Yeah, well, we were all just making plans to do something this weekend. You're welcome to join us.
I'd like that, Stephanie. Hey, man, what's up? Hello, Ronnie.
Hey, George, welcome back.
Hi, Samantha. Very good to see you. I'll call you.
Bye, George.
Didn't I tell y'all he looked good? Man, he got like the John Bender makeover. He went from totally not to totally hot. Hey, you want to do the full trick?
Sing your favorite song. I'm here today to talk to you about marijuana, Mary Jane, cannabis, weed, ganja. What is that? It is a gateway drug. You so much as look at marijuana, a gateway drug, and boom, you're doing all the other drugs too. Hey, you ever been to prison? You're 7? Don't think you do very well. One puff of the ganja, and you're a ganja. Gateway drug. Gateway. Oh, and you're gonna hear how cool it is to do marijuana. It's so fun. Everything's hilarious. Food tastes incredible. You literally don't have a care in the world. Where might we be able to find some? Just to make sure you're bored. You will be offered a joint at literally every corner of your town. Just say no. Walk with your eyes closed. Hide from anyone who looks your direction. They are there to offer you drugs. And that sweet little old lady who looks like she might need help crossing the street, drugs. Oh, she's your actual grandma? Drugs. Don't forget to sign up for softball. Thank you, Coach Smith, who I'm pretty friends with. Next topic of conversation, we will be discussing the dangers of quicksand.
What am I bringing to the party? My dazzling personality. Maybe like some dinner rolls or something.
Oh, hon, how much time you got? I'm making the potato salad. I'm making the macaroni salad. I'm making the baked beans, the coleslaw. I'm making the broccoli and cheese. I'm making the green bean casserole. You know I'm making my deviled eggs, hon. And I'm making my specialty, banana pudding with vanilla wafers.
Honey, baby, sweetie, you already know I bring the Diet Coke. Of course, my shit, because of course someone is asking for a haircut.
Oh,
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Oh, honey, I'm not bringing nothing to the party because I'm going to be working. So this is a message to everyone who's going to be dining out on Thanksgiving. You have yourselves a real nice time, but you make sure that you take care of your servers, especially if they're named Caroline. Well, I am a very good cook, but it seems I forgot to do my holiday grocery shopping. So thank God for red wine.
Well, I heard there about to be a bonfire at the party, so I'm going to bring the ingredients to small. Let's put the fire off in case.
Hi, Shane, honey. I got a to-go order for Holic Salon. Order in. Is that a damn bus? Everybody get ready, because there's a bus here. And how's everything tasting, darling? I am so sorry to hear that. That is unusual. Let me take those out of your way. And can I get you something else? You want me to do a reorder? Lord, hear my prayer, because I'm about to turn over some tables. Honey, I'm just the messenger. How about some pie, y'all? Let me tell you something, Gerald. Your Coke for you, cherry Coke for you, honey. I don't really care what you say, and I don't really care what you think. How about some pie, y'all? Oh, honey, you don't even know. You think because I'm a woman you can talk to me like that? And one fish sandwich holds a tartar sauce. Well, let me tell you something, honey. We both wearing aprons, only mine's a little nicer. Okay, that sounds delicious. I don't like your attitude. I don't like your face, and I don't really like your vehicle, so I think I'm going to go bash it up. Excuse me. Oh, you don't think I will? I got a baseball bat in my car. Shane, I'm so sorry you had to see me act like that. You know that's not me. I think it's just a little hot in this kitchen. I'm not acting myself. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to go get me some ice water. You want some?
A little while ago, I'm over at the grocery store standing in line. I got a box of Gorton's fish sticks. I got a package of crinkle fries. I got a half gallon of milk, and I got a 2 liter of RC Cola. Now, I know I had a coupon for the RC Cola, so I go digging into my pocketbook, and the gal behind me starts talking in book. Now, I turned to take a look at the gal, and I recognized her from Jazzercise. This was the gal who was making fun of me in my outfit, and Brenda went up to her and said, "Hey, look, you better stop talking about my best friend." Well, I said, if she wants to dish it out, today's the day she's got to take it. So I turned around and I said, "Hey, do you need your inhaler?" She says, "And what is that supposed to mean?" I says, "Well, you're doing a lot of heavy breathing. I just want to make sure you're okay." She says, "Yeah, I'm fine. You're just taking all day." I says, "What's your name?" She says, "My name is Jacqueline." I says, "Jacqueline, my name is Deborah. Nice to meet you." Then I says, "It must be nice." She says, "What?" I says, "Throwing a fit in the grocery line. What, you gotta stand for an extra 30 seconds? I said, "Hon, if that is the worst thing that happens to you in a day, you're doing good."
I think every child has that moment when they become a young adult, when they realize the thing that signified when their parents were having a thing. Parent time? For me, it was every time I went to my parents' bedroom and the door was locked. They weren't folding laundry. For my daughter, it will be food. And someday she'll realize every time she watches Bluey.
Now my life is sweet like cinnamon, like a fucking dream I'm living in. Baby,
Now when I'm here,
let's go.
You was at the club, bottoms up when I first met you, couldn't get enough, had to get you straight to.
So 2 years ago, I left TikTok. I had grown a little bit of a following and just left. Didn't get on the app. I didn't post anything. I didn't put anything else.
I would have stayed
2 years.
at home, cause I was doing better alone. But when you said no, I knew there was even it all. I should have said no.
Keep that soul singing. Every dance in the night.
I'm gonna say it, guys. I'm gonna say it. The Polar Express. It's creepy. Yeah. You better know I brought receipts because I got a green screen behind me. My phone, you know, I need this. We open with kind of just choo-chooing up in front of these kids' houses. Hey, get on a mystery train in the middle of the night. They must not be millennial children because there is no stranger danger. You cannot tell me there is a soul behind any of these eyeballs. These are the eyes of someone who their freezer should be checked. And the way that they walk, it's like they don't have joints. I have seen my 6-year-old daughter move her Barbie in more realistic ways. All that money and you couldn't afford knees. On top of the train, there is this like homeless angel ghost man who has the laugh of somebody who smokes 3 packs a day, trying to serve this young boy like this dirty tetanus sock water. Now, after what is the most horrifying train ride, Sandra Bullock speed shit, they get to the North Pole. This like distant record player music should have been their first clue to get. It is not a place of magical joy and wonder, my sweet gullible children. No, it is a nightmare of hairy elves with Napoleon complexes. Let's get to the elves. You're telling me this is who makes my presents. What it makes me is uncomfortable. Like I would cover my drink around these elves. I thought elves were supposed to be jovial and young. Why do all these elves look like they are on their way to a Steve Miller Band concert? You got Earl over here who's going through his 3rd divorce and is trying a new mustache just to have something to hold on to. Oh, that's just Bobby. Don't worry about him. He's just had one too many hot toddies. He'll probably get arrested again. And Chris, with the soul patch, ready to steal the souls of any children who look him directly in the eye. I need you to just watch this scene.
I'll take care of this. It's in good hands. And she just in the background.
Stop, Diet Coke, stop.
And she says, I wish that I could be like cookies, cause all the cookies, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cookies, like the cookies.
Now, I'm not speaking for all women, because I think you're a good man in my life. But you can trust, when I meet the one, he's going to be the luckiest man that ever was. You treat me like a queen, I'm going to treat you like a king, honey. That's the secret sauce.
সারাটা দিন আমাকে কথা শুনে শুনে কাজ করিয়েছে। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, আমার সংসারে আমার কাজ করতে কোনো সমস্যা নেই। নিজের ঘরে এরকম ফিসফিসিয়ে কথা বলছো কেন?
আরে মা কোথায়?
মা তো ঘুমাচ্ছে।
শিওর?
আপনি যে আমার ছোট ছোট বিষয়গুলোতে এত খেয়াল রাখেন, এতেই আমার ভালো লাগে।
তোমার জন্য একটা জিনিস আনছি।
কি জিনিস আনছিস?
আপনি একটু চিন্তা করেন আপনার জন্য কি আনছি।
এই এত ছোট বাসায় তো 3 জনের হয়। কষ্ট হয় না থাকতে?
আচ্ছা বিয়ান সাহেব, আপনি কি আপনার মেয়েকে দেখতে এসছেন না কথা শোনাতে এসছেন?
মা, আজকে রান্নাটাকে তো দারুণ হয়েছে। অনেক দিন পর তোমার হাতে রান্না খেলাম। কোথা থেকে আসলে? কোথা থেকে আসলে?
আমার কারোর সঙ্গে কোনো সম্পর্ক নাই স্যার। কি কি বলেন এগুলো স্যার? আমি 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 তো জাস্ট শুধু জবটা করি, একলা মানুষ আমি।
লিলি, আমার নার্ভাস লাগছে।
স্যার, আপনি তো ইজি থাকেন না।
মাঝে মধ্যে আমাদেরকে একটু দাওয়াত করবেন, রেস্টুরেন্টে নিয়ে যাবেন, খাওয়াবেন।
সেলফি তুলি বস।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, সেলফি তোলা।
আপনি মানে কেমন করে ঢুকবেন? তুমি ওই মিস লিলির বাসার ঠিকানাটা আমার একটু পাঠাও তো। একটি পরিবার গঠন করতে চাই।
এমন একটা লোকের সাথে আপনি আমারে মিলাইলেন, হ্যাঁ, যার কথা স্বপ্নেও বাজে কিছু ভাবা যায় না।
শোনো, তোমাকে একটা কথা বলি, চুরিবিদ্যা মহাবিদ্যা, যদি না পুরো ধরো।
আপনার যদি আপনার ছেলের বিষয়ে কথা বলার অধিকার থাকে, তাহলে ওয়াইফ হিসেবে আমার অধিকার আছে আমার হাজবেন্ডের বিষয়ে কথা বলার।
গত কয়েকটা মাস আমি তোমার সাথে অ্যাডজাস্ট করে চলছি, আর গত 2টা মাস
একটা পুরুষ মানুষের না এর থেকে বেশি আর কোনো কিছু চাওয়ার থাকে না, কোনো কিছু পাওয়ার থাকে না।
তোমাকে কিচ্ছু করতে হবে না।
না না, তুমি মনে হয় তুমি কষ্ট পেয়েছো, রাইট?
এই শাড়িটা আমি পরে ফেললে তো তুমি সেখানে আর মায়ের গন্ধ পাবে না।
সেটা নিয়ে তোমার একদম ভালো লাগবে না।
তোমরা আবার এসব ভাববে কেন? এই জেনারেশনের মেয়েরা তো এ সমস্ত কথা চিন্তাই করতে পারে না।
মা, তাই তুমি এখানে বসো, ওর জন্য আরেকটা জিনিস আছে।
You're probably with that blonde girl who always made me doubt. She's so much older than me. She's everything I'm insecure about. Yet today I drove through the suburbs 'Cause how could I ever love someone else? And I know we weren't perfect, but I've never felt this way.
This ain't Texas, ain't no hold'em. So lay our cards down, 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 down. So park your Lexus and throw your keys up. Stick around, round, 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 round.